Hi everyone! During this video we explore Cape Le Grand National Park and Duke of Orleans Bay. Cape Le Grand is about a 45-minute drive on the highway from Esperance in Western Australia, and it's definitely worth visiting. Be mindful there is a national parks fee, so I'd recommend purchasing a yearly national parks pass in advance if you regularly travel to national parks in Western Australia, as it will save you a lot of money in the long run. Anyway, I hope you enjoy this video and please give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you do. Look, here comes kangaroo. No, he doesn't want to play ball. He's too little, baby. Oh, I'm sorry. Come here.
Come to mummy.
Oh, you
Can't
play
you?
ball with you. Oh, that's so cute. It's alright.
Come on, mummy.
So this is Lucky Bay in Cape Le Grand National Park, and it's about a 45-minute drive from Esperance. Lucky Bay is most famous for its friendly kangaroos. It's full drive accessible and the sand is really compact here. You will even see vans and two-wheel drives accessing the beach. Lucky Bay is a really popular beach and it can get really busy, but it's definitely worth checking out. I think you scared him off, baby. You're getting money! Oh, thank you! The water guns! Watch out, Cardi, I'm gonna get you! Lucky Bay is a 5-kilometre stretch of white sandy beach with bright blue and turquoise waters. The sand here is also squeaky when you scoot your feet, and it's amazing for building sandcastles. The road to get into Lucky Bay is sealed, and there is also parking for two-wheel drives if you don't want to drive onto the beach. Within the national park, there is only 2 campgrounds. The first is located in Lucky Bay, and the second is at Le Grand Beach. Both of these require bookings in advance through Depot. This is Le Grand Beach on the west side of Cape Le Grand National Park. This beach is so beautiful and worth checking out. This is HELLFIRE Bay in Cape Le Grand National Park. It's only accessible by foot. There are barbecues and a large picnic shelter with several tables. So the Frenchmens Peak walk says 3Ks, return, allow 3 hours. We looked on Wikicamps and most families were doing it in about 2 hours return with a 30-minute stop. And then younger people were doing it in like an hour and a half. This is Frenchmens Peak in Cape Le Grand National Park. For this walk, I definitely recommend wearing sneakers. And I didn't know if we would make it up with Makani, but I thought we'd just give it a go anyway. Yeah, it's not too bad so far, but I think we're on the easy bit. The rock so far here is pretty good, it's quite grippy. But yeah, that started was slippery, so I'm sure some more of it will be pretty slippery. But you get good views the whole way up, so even if you can only do part of it, it's still be good. At the time this video was recorded, Makani was only 2 years old. So it started to get a little bit steep and he was going okay, but we still decided not to go all the way up with him. So we decided to just sit down there and just look at the views and have some snacks and that. And yeah, the views were great from where we got to anyway. The Frenchmens Peak walk in the Cape Le Grand National Park is accessible by 2-wheel drive. It's a class 5 walk. It's 3 kilometers return with a height of 262 meters, and the recommended time is about 3 hours. A grade 5 walk is recommended for experienced hikers with specialized skills, including navigation and emergency first aid. Tracks are likely to be very rough, very steep, and unmarked. Duke of Orleans Bay is on the east side of Cape Le Grand National Park. It is so beautiful and such a fun place to explore. There's a sandbar that links the beach and the island. At the time we were there, it was only about ankle deep, so very easy to walk across. The road to this beach is sealed and you can park and walk down. However, the beach is also full drive accessible. Hiding in the seaweed.
Cheese. 3, 2, 1, cheese. Cheese.
So this is the lookout at Wharton Beach, so that's Wharton Beach over there. And just over there is Little Wharton Beach. Pretty windy out here, but the view's really awesome. And you can just park just over here. You going fast? Look at that, Connie! Destroyed!
Oh no! Why? Why?
Oh! Ah! Oh, it's carrying it! Oh, you got the best paddle ever, don't you? This is Wharton Bay on the east side of Cape Le Grand National Park. This is my favourite beach in the entire Esperance and Cape Le Grand area. It does get really busy here, as you can see from all the 4 drives parked along the beach, but the beach is just so beautiful with its bright blue waters, white sand and islands along the horizon. It's just amazing here. Body slam! Big jump! We then went exploring along different beaches throughout the national park, and they're all just so stunning. There's so many different options, especially if you like to avoid the crowds. There's plenty of beaches without lots of 4 drives on them. So if you're going from Cowrie to Chennai or Cheyenne Beach, you're going to need to let down the tyres and make sure you do it early, because look at this sand blast. Like, we just got sand blasted here. And yeah, it gets a bit boggy around here, so yeah. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope that it's helped you a little bit plan your trip for when you go to Cape Le Grand National Park. And if you liked the video, make sure you give it a thumbs up and also subscribe. Thanks for watching. Bye. And to finish off our day, we stopped at Condé Nast Tavern on the way back to Esperance. Makani had fallen asleep, so we decided to get takeaway so he could nap on the drive back.